Everyone has a crush. But imagine having one on someone just as famous or more famous than you. That's the magic of celebrity crushes. It's awkward, adorable, and very relatable.
What was really nuts in my experience was that it was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Whether they shot their shot, froze on the spot, or got hilariously embarrassed on live TV, these celebs proved that even the rich and famous can fangirl, fanboy, and fall apart in front of their idols. Let's take a look at celebrities who've had crushes on other celebs and sometimes even got to meet them. Billie Eilish didn't just have a casual crush on Justin Bieber. She had a full-blown emotional relationship with him in her head before they ever met. We're talking fantasy wedding-level infatuation. Billie was a ride-or-die believer way before she became a Grammy-sweeping powerhouse. In interviews, Billie has described Justin as her first love.
Justin Bieber, right? Obviously, but anybody could say that, right? Because I feel like everybody had a Justin Bieber phase when they're like 12 or something.
Sure.
And so when I say that, it doesn't sound as serious as it really was. And my mom is in the room and she can literally vouch for it, which is that when I was like 12, I was not a fan of him. That was like my first love. Like that was the person I was in love with. In my head, he was in love with me. It was like a relationship with a person.
Which is why it was so understandable why Billie Eilish was so emotional after she finally met Justin Bieber in Coachella 2019. In a now viral clip, you can see Billie shaking and crying as she hugs Justin, who, in true sweetheart form, comforted her like the pure pop prince he is.
Saw like his eyebrow and I know his face.
The moment was so overwhelming that Billie later admitted it was one of the most surreal experiences of her life. Her 13-year-old self practically ascended. And yes, they've since become actual friends, proving that sometimes fangirl dreams do come true. But only if you win a bunch of Grammys and break the music industry first. Chrissy Teigen is one of those rare celebrities who manages to be both iconic and painfully relatable. She's hilariously unfiltered, openly obsessed with food, and deeply in love with her husband, John Legend. But when it comes to crushes, she made it crystal clear that she bows at the altar of Queen Bey. In an interview with W, Chrissy was asked about her biggest celebrity crush, and without missing a beat, she said, "All my celebrity crushes are girls. I mean, Beyonce is my god." And honestly, who can argue with that? Chrissy went on to explain that she struggles to even think of a male celebrity who sparks anything in her because once you marry John Legend, every other man becomes background noise. Respect. When Chrissy finally had a chance to meet Beyonce at the Grammys, she tweeted that she bowed to her, missed her cue to speak, and basically ran out of air to breathe.
There's nobody like seeing Beyonce in person. It's just so incredible, the aura that comes around her. I mean, she just emits this aura that's spectacular. And on our way out, I was like, we have to say something, right? And I took both her hands, and I don't do this for anybody. It was very weird. And John's like, what the hell are you doing? And I took her hands, and I got down on my knees, and I was like, sorry to bother you, my queen. Like, who says that?
What?
It was like, milady.
What can I say? Stars, they're just like us. Some people fantasize about their celebrity crushes from afar, others slide into DMs, but Sebastian Stan, he made the boldest move possible. He professed his love live on camera during an interview face-to-face with the woman who had been his crush for over 15 years. The woman? None other than the iconic Sharon Stone.
I want to thank you because I finally thank you for this tonight. I feel like I've seen you all my life.
We're not saying it was smooth, but it was definitely bold. Sharon's reaction? She laughed, flirted, and called him out for being ridiculous. But she was clearly into it. So much so that she even put in effort to flirt with him.
Would you bite me in the neck?
Oh my God.
What you say?
Sebastian's face turned crimson. The Ladies' Man of the Year was now a blushing fanboy, and it was absolutely charming. Sharon flipped the entire moment around, turning a playful flirtation into a scene straight out of a rom-com. My guess is if Sebastian ever has the chance to speak to another crush, he'll probably have better lines prepared. If you follow Keke Palmer on Twitter, then you already knew this was coming. Keke has always expressed her love for Michael Ealy. What started out as the innocent crush of a 10-year-old turned into the unrequited love of a young lady.
How old was Keke Palmer in Barbershop 2? In the last day of filming, I turned 10. And I will never forget because it was my birthday. And I remember this is when I fell in love with Michael Ealy, child. I looked up at Michael Ealy. He's like walking by and I was like, it was my birthday. I turned 10. And he picked me up. He said, you turned 10. It swung me around and I was like, I'm in love with Michael Ealy.
So imagine her surprise when Ealy walked into the studio mid-interview. Keke lost all composure as she screamed, stammered, and was literally vibrating with excitement. And Ealy, cool as ever.
Honestly, Michael Ealy is so fine. I have to just take a nap on him sometimes. Just like, whenever I see a picture of him, I just immediately knock out because he's too fine. And it really makes me sad because I did my first movie with him ever, which was Barbershop 2, and I was 9. So he'll never, ever see me the way that I want him to see me, y'all. I saw him at the Think Like a Man 2 premiere a few weeks ago, and I tried to keep my cool, but he is too fine. Blue-eyed baby.
What'd you say?
Oh my God.
The chemistry? Off the charts. The energy? Full fangirl meltdown. And we were here for it. You wouldn't expect a late-night host to shoot his shot live on air, but Conan O'Brien literally said, forget professionalism. During an interview with then-guest Rebecca Romaine, he boldly asked,
I've got a few already, yeah. Now, oh, come on. We're just kidding around here. Are you still with John Stamos? I know you two have been going out for a long time. Is that relationship's falling apart yet? What's going on?
Romaine was charmed, though, especially when Conan added, he's a nice guy, and he's 3,000 miles away, baby. Let's rock and roll.
But your relationship's going well, I hope. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's wonderful.
Yeah, so you guys will be together for, a while yet.
I hope so, yeah.
Okay, good. Me too.
He's at home. He's in LA.
Yeah, okay. He's far away then. What's going on? Maybe I sense trouble.
Up next is none other than Emma Stone, who crushed on almost every living girl's crush, especially after he starred in Titanic, which is why we could all relate when Emma Stone confessed to having a larger-than-life crush on Leonardo DiCaprio. Winning your first Oscar is emotional enough, but getting it handed to you by Leonardo DiCaprio? Emma Stone was shaking.
Emma Stone, La La Land.
When asked about how she felt after being presented an Oscar by the very same Leonardo DiCaprio, Emma Stone only had this to say.
Leonardo DiCaprio. That was what was going through my mind, because it was him. And I was like, I'd seen Titanic 7.5 times in theaters. He was the love of my life. I had a picture of him in my bedroom that was signed, that I had gotten for my birthday when I was like 12 years old. And I was walking to Leo. And I was like, this is officially the most surreal moment of my life. I could not believe it. I think he probably thinks I'm like a little weird, because whenever I see him, I'm kind of like, hey, how's it going? You know, just in little moments where they're at the same event or something. He's very sweet though. But that was what was the craziest experience, was the fact that it was him.
Other celebrities have been shy about talking to her crush, but Sandra Bullock showed no restraint. After seeing Channing Tatum in Magic Mike, Sandra Bullock, like almost all viewers of the film, developed a crush on him. Sandra Bullock didn't hold back when she finally met Channing Tatum.
Yeah. And I saw him in Magic Mike.
You didn't go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God?
Oh, I went, oh my God, but it was in a different way.
Yeah, oh my God. Well, no, hang on.
Oh my God.
Let's talk.
Oh my my God! Yeah, there's that. It's like that's when you have to, the ladies know, you sort of twist on the seat and you're like, no. Stop.
Most people dream of meeting their celebrity crush. Selena Gomez ran away from hers. She'd been obsessed with Shia LaBeouf for years, so when someone surprised her with him backstage, her reaction was pure panic. She squealed before darting away like she'd just seen a ghost.
Okay. Hello. Oh my gosh.
Selena eventually came back for a hug, but she didn't just get a hug from her celebrity crush. She also had the opportunity to take a picture with him. But can we blame her for being so smitten with him? He's obviously a handsome, charming young man.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
I'm so sorry to bother you.
Thanks for being so sweet to me. Really sweet to me.
Thank you. I admire
It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah. You having fun?
I need to get a picture of you guys together.
Cool, yeah.
Do you know
Can you take a picture with me?
Yes.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
And this side too.
Go, here we go.
Really cute.
Very cute.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
All good. Nice to meet you.
You're perfect.
Taking the top spot is Ariana Grande, who didn't just crush on Jim Carrey, she idolized him. She admitted that her first AIM screen name was Jim Carrey Fan 42.
A massive Jim Carrey fan. My first screen name was Jim Carrey Fan 42.
Well, he was 42 at the time.
Okay.
So that's where the number came from. But the weirdest thing, I announced Eternal Sunshine on Jim's birthday, and I didn't fucking know it was his birthday.
It's no wonder why, when she finally met him face to face, she nearly fainted.
Oh my God. She's crying. You've done it.
Ariana could barely speak, let alone sing. But what made it even better? Jim Carrey was so sweet to her. That's a wrap on the celebrities who have crushes on other celebrities. Which one melted your heart or made you laugh the hardest? Did you ever get so infatuated with a celebrity that you almost had a heart attack? Same here, honestly. Hit that like button if you've ever had a celebrity crush, and don't forget to subscribe for more unforgettable celeb moments. See you in the next video.